Welcome to the stream, everyone. My name is Retro Joe. Good morning. It is June 28th, 2025, 66 degrees Fahrenheit, cloudy skies in the Boston, Massachusetts area. We'll be outside in the woods later, but for now, we're going to play some Tetris 99. Welcome in, players, Tetris players. Everyone is welcome to play here at Retro Joe. All skill levels, all ages, all walks of life. It is a fun time. Get on in here and play. See if you can beat me, which is not too hard, or the rest of the chat. Sometimes we got some Ultra Beast players in here. Sometimes we don't. But see how well you do. You're welcome to watch. You're welcome to play. What's up, James? Welcome to the stream. Good morning. V, welcome to the stream as well. The multi is now up. Hello. Good morning. It is a lovely morning, actually. It is a lovely morning, I say. Mitsu, welcome. Hello. Welcome to the stream. Jamie Groves, hello. Welcome. Meester Joe, he says. Meester Joe. Meester? Meester? All right. Meester V. Morning. Coffee is brewing. Yes, Matt McCluskey. Welcome, brother. Welcome. Hope you're having a good day. Cheers, my friend. Cheers. YOLO says, today's moment of truth. Do I beat the point record for the month? What do you got for points, YOLO, anyway? We're going to start the game in just a sec here. YOLO, you have 249. 249 on the month? What? That is nuts. That is nuts. We're ready to go here. We're going to start it up. What's up, Tony? Welcome to the stream. Bong is bubbling. Jason Rudkin, good morning from work. I hope you have a good day at work, man. Appreciate it. Few password matches before my Puyo tournament. Won't hurt. Let's do it. Let's start it right up. So press X here for the password match. 369258 is always the password here at Retro Joe. It's right at the top of the screen. If you forget it, 369258, and that's my name, Retro Joe. That is also my gamer tag. All right, we're shooting for 300. YOLO, you would be, that would be, what do they say? Break the glass ceiling? You would break the glass ceiling, dude. Definitely. Any day is a nice day for a cup of Joe. Cheers, James. Appreciate that. Appreciate that. Good morning, Kevin Warts. Welcome to the stream. How's everyone doing today? It's good to see you all. I have to say that I am so happy when I come to the stream and I see everyone. This is our community. I love it. I wouldn't trade it for the world, and you all make it possible. Thank you also to the subscribers to the page, the various pages. And yeah, I just wanted to give a thank you out there to everyone who supports me. This is my full-time job. The donations, the subs, all that stuff, the participation, the chats, the shares, the likes, the reacts, all that good stuff. So I just wanted to throw that out there before we start. What's up, Bodoke? Welcome to the stream. Nimbus, welcome. All right, here we go. Let's start it up in 3, 2, 1. Bam. Let's go. All right, here we go. Here we go. Yet another Retro Joe Tetris 99 session on a Saturday morning. It's Saturday morning here. It may not be morning where you're at, but it is Saturday morning here. I had my breakfast. 3 eggs fried in olive oil, extra virgin olive oil. Then we have an onion bagel toasted with hummus on it. That is it. And then I got my black coffee. That was it. That was it. I would like to incorporate some fruit into it, but we don't have any fruit right now, so we'll eat some fruit later. You're very welcome, Mary Lou. Doof, welcome to the stream. What's up, Nimbus? What's up? What's up? Thank you, V. Mitsu says, won't be able to partake in the first round, still eating breakfast. Oh, nice. Well, it's a good thing that you're eating breakfast, Mitsu. Some people don't eat breakfast. And I don't know how they do it. Keishawn, welcome to the stream. Thank you, my man. I appreciate it. Banana. Yeah, banana would be good. Banana would be good. I don't have any fruit in the house right now. That's one thing where I have to kind of plan it out and make sure I go. I had to buy fruit from the gas station yesterday because I didn't have any in here. And sometimes my body craves fruit, specifically citrus fruit, once in a while. But yeah, it is what it is. It is what it is. Good morning, Kayshawn. Banana bread and tea. That sounds good. Nimbus 2. Yeah, we got to add a banana. Yeah. You just add a banana? Nice. Nanners over cereal, Jamie Grove says. So like you're talking about bananas in the cereal, or you're saying bananas are better than cereal? Thank you very much, V, for the link there. I appreciate that. I actually was practicing some Tetris last night. There was a what am I trying to say here? Super Mario Wonder skin or theme that I was playing with. I think it's brand new. But yeah, I was playing with that. That was pretty cool. That game is okay. I remember playing it for the first time, and being like, it's all right. It's all right. But I don't know. I couldn't really get super into it. Couldn't get super into it for some reason. But, I mean, I didn't really play it much either. I did like a few streams of it. But it's alright. It's alright. Some of the new Mario games, in Zelda, you know, Echoes of Wisdom, which was like a little bit disappointing to me. I gave it a 7 out of 10 for a rating. I'm talking about Echoes of Wisdom here. But I wasn't huge on it, honestly. I don't know how you all feel about that. Wow, I'm a lot of drop mistakes right now. A lot of drop mistakes for some reason. A lot of drop mistakes. I gotta warm up. I think that's what it is. I think that's what it is. That's what we're gonna say it is. I can recover, but it can't be this sloppy. No, Jojo, I keep hitting the button by mistake. You know the button, you know that button. Here's the beast. Wow, I keep making bad drop mistakes here. Surviving though, which is amazing. I gotta be a little bit more nuanced. Gonna be a little bit more nuanced on the drops, and we might be okay if I do that. Trying to play a little bit competitive here. As much as I can, you know? As much as I can personally. What you gonna do when the beast comes for you, though? That's the thing. Come on, no! Woo! Oh no. No! Whoa! Yeah, that's not gonna work. That's not gonna work. Oh no! Blocked it. Blocked it up. I blocked it up. Oh, all right, all right. Top 10. That's not bad. That's not bad. Mario Wonder was last night. Yeah, it was last night. Right. Ronald with the 25 bits. Thank you, Ronald. K-Sean, thank you for the share. And the react. Appreciate it. 23rd, Jason says. I mean, I'll take a top 7. Top 7. Let's go. Bad first games, YOLO. It's all good. It's all good. James says, I don't eat breakfast. Oh, I don't know how you do it, James. I don't know how you do it. I can't think straight. I can't think straight when I don't eat breakfast. It's kind of weird, honestly. All right, Chris Zog in 5th place. Let's go, dude. Let's go. We got Matt McCloskey in 4th place. Kevin Wirtz in 3rd. Old school lineup here. Old school lineup. Who's going to get 1st and 2nd? It's right at the bottom of the screen there. Someone's battling at the bottom of the screen. Who is it? Who is it? Who is it? I don't see any T-spins happening. Mitsu says purebred and coffee with a side banana. That sounds good too. That sounds good too. Rage it, Nimbus. Rage it. Matt says top 10, any game is good. Yeah, I agree. I agree, Matt. Absolutely. That is weird, Ronald. I don't know what the deal is with that. And Pushy in 1st place. Let's go. Pushy in 1st place. 2nd place is Lore the OG. I love saying that. We got Kevin Wirtz in 3rd. Matt McCloskey 4th. Krzog 5th. We got Mary Lou 6th, Retro Joe 7th, Doof 8th, Dexter 9th, YOLO 10th, and V in 11th. Laura, you knocked me out. You know what that means? Oh no, we'll see. We'll see, we'll see. I'm sorry, Sarah. I'm sorry. GG's all around. Let's go. Pushy as usual. Comboing his opposition to death. I mean, hey, that's what you got to do, though. That's what you got to do. And the water's fine. The water is fine. Let's go. $20 players. 20 players. Let's do it. What's up, Ray Ray? Mitsu says cracks knuckles. Let's go, dude. Let's go. Love it. Hey, we got Pushy in here, Mitsu. You know that. 110 stars from Jason Rudkin. Thank you, brother. Appreciate that, man. Keeps me going, dude. Keeps me going. Oh, who's going to be targeting me now? Who's going to be targeting now? I got to survive, though. I got to survive. This is the name of the game. This is the name of the game. Can you survive the onslaught initially? Can you? That is the question, Jojo. That is the question that preoccupies our people. That's a quote from Star Trek movie. I forget which one it was. It was the one when they were falsely accused and in prison on that planet. I know that's kind of general, but they actually, the writers of the show took that quote from a UN, I think it was a UN meeting. I don't know if it was World War II, but that quote was taken directly from a historical event. Pretty famous historical event. I don't remember which one it is. I used to know. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Let's do it, let's do it, let's do it. Gonna be a little bit faster than this. I think I can salvage. I think I can salvage. Oh, no. And we end up with a bad piece combo. Let's go, let's go, let's go. We're gonna get it, we're gonna get it. No, Jojo. No, Jojo. Decent, decent. Nope. Oh no. Oh, I can't get it over. I couldn't get it over. Another top 10 finish, though. Let's go. V says, I did laundry all morning before Tetris, so I could be here. Thank you, V. Rebecca, welcome to the stream. No Tetris to me today, laundry. Laundry, Ronald says? What do you mean, Ronald? You put the laundry in the thing and then you just let it go, right? You just put the laundry in the thing, then let it go. What's up, Joe? Welcome. Good morning, Jackie and Jackie's mom. Gotta go? All right, Jason. Thank you for those stars, brother. I appreciate it. Welcome, VJ. Thank you for the follow. Joey with the react. Thank you, Joey. Thomas Baker in the house. What's up, Thomas? And we got 45 stars from Rachel. Thank you, Rachel. And YOLO in first place. Dude, YOLO, you're on a fast track to that 300 points. That's crazy. Pushy in second place. Third place, we got Kevin Wirtz again in the third place spot. GG's Kevin. We got Mary Lou in fourth. Who in fifth is Mitsu in fifth. Mitsu in fifth. We got Lore, the OG, in sixth. Retro Joe 7th. Tony 8th. Rachel 9th. Matt McCloskey 10th. And Dexter in 11th. Let's go. GG's all around. Let's do it. Chad says, I finally bought Final Fantasy 16 for the PS5. I'd seen it for $25. Oh, you got to pick that up, Chad. Yeah, you got to pick that up. Byron says, do I need a Switch 2 to join? Nope. You can do a Switch 1. Switch 1. Jamie Grove says, John Cena or CM Punk? Jason says Punk, but I can't answer that, Jamie. I don't follow, man. I don't follow wrestling, but I like the John Cena memes. There's not a lot of CM Punk memes out there. At least I haven't seen them. You might make top 5, V. You might. Laundry at the laundromat. Oh, okay, Ronald. All right. Disadvantage of king-size beds. Yep. King-size bed, dude. California king or regular king? You know California king, right? Yeah, this game runs great on the Switch, Doug. Absolutely. 21 players. 21 players on this Saturday morning, 11:32 a.m. Went up a degree, 67 degrees, cloudy. Oh, that's perfect. That's perfect trail running weather for sure. 100 stars from Doug. Let's go. Thank you, brother. Come on, Doug. Get some wins, bro. I know you can do it. I know you can do it. If anyone can do it, you can, man. I highly respect you as a gamer. Let's go. Let's do it. Let's do a nice smooth transition here. I think I'm in the attacker bonus. I think that's what those big flashy lines mean. Big knockout, big knockout. Oh, second place, dude. Let's go. Let's go. Wow. Pushy and Retro Joe at the end. GG's, Pushy. GG's. I don't know if I could have kept up with you there. Pushy in first place. Retro Joe in second place. A rare podium finish for Retro Joe. Let's do it. Let's do it. GG's. Let's go. Johnny Utah in third place. Welcome, Johnny Utah. I appreciate you being here. We got Doug in fourth place. Doug in fourth place. Bunch of knockouts there. Bunch of knockouts. We got YOLO in fifth place. Dexter 6th, Tucker 7th, Mike Ritz 8th, Mitsu 9th, Mary Lou 10th, and Matt in 11th. Let's go. Dude, I raged it, Nimbus. You see that? You see that rageness? Thank you, brother. Thank you. You still get points. Yep, you get 1 point for fifth place. Regular California King is only slightly longer, but the wife and I are short people, and so my feet stick out. What's up, Louise? Welcome to the stream. Good to see you. Happy Saturday. No queen yet. No. Com error lore? Ooh. Is it the Switch 2 lore? Is that the deal? I took first place in points on the tier 3 slots on Marv's tier 3 slot. Oh, tier 3 slot. Right. Okay, yeah, I know Marv's doing that. Yep. Hard fought battle. That's awesome, Ronald. Yeah. That's awesome. What's up, Lizzie? GG's, everyone. I appreciate that. I knocked you out, Tucker. Did I knock you out? Jamie Grove says, biggest problem with FF16, it wasn't FF7. And I knocked out Tucker? Com errors on the other game too, and Red is not coming out with the same Wi-Fi connection. Yeah, that is weird, lore, right? That is weird. Are you in the same room, same distance from the Wi-Fi? The rageness. I might have to make a bathroom break. I might have to skip this. I might have to skip this game. I'm going to skip this game, everyone. I'm going to run to the bathroom, play it out, just because I'm going to be distracted if I don't run to the bathroom. So I'm going to skip this game. You everyone keep playing for the game, and I will be right back. Woo! I'm fine, Doof, I'm fine. Ooh, alright, I feel much better. No. Jamie Groves. How dare you? Alright, Pushy in first place. I was not a contender on there, so that definitely... No, I'm fine, dude, I'm fine. Alright, we got Pushy in first place yet again. Second place, Kevin, coming up one place. Nice, nice. We got Tucker in third place. We got YOLO in fourth. We got Mary Lou in fifth. Matt in sixth. Lore in seventh. Mike Ritz in eighth. Tony ninth. Chris Zog in 10th. Johnny Utah in 11th. Let's go. First all clear. Nice, V. I love the sound it makes. Yeah, I had to, Nimbus. I had to. Josh Allen says, Joe had to drop some kids off at the pool. Oh, that was your last one, Kevin? All right, brother. Heading out golfing? Have fun, my man. Have fun. Shoot well, man. Shoot well. 18 players in this one. 40 seconds left. 40 seconds left. All right, we're on it. We're on it. Match number 5. Wow, these matches are going fast. These matches are going fast. Chris Hughes says, I just shot 4 over in 9 holes. That's awesome. That was your best finish, Matt? All right, dude. That's awesome. Yeah. Yeah. So, Matt, that is you. I have to make sure I get you, and I don't confuse you with another Matt, but we'll make sure that if you do get a podium finish, we'll make sure of that. Yeah, it makes a cool sound when you get an all clear. I personally like it. Ron says, first time in 6 years I've vacuumed my car. Oops, didn't want to do that. Not a great performance so far from JoJo, but decent. I can't make those rookie mistakes, you know? Can't make the rookie mistakes. Oh, no. Oh, dude, no. Totally messed myself up there. Dude, no. That's so rough. Messed it up. Messed it up, messed it up, messed it up, dude. Oh, dude, wow. Frustrating. Top 10, though. Let's go. All right, all right. Let's go, let's go. Totally messed that one up. Bad. All right, what do we got? What do we got? How's the comm errors lore? Tucker in 5th place. GG's Tucker. Hit him straight, Matt McCloskey says. Let's go, dude. Let's go, man. That's it. Hit him straight, right? That's the golf thing, but also Tetris too. All right, all right. Rachel in 4th place. GG's Rachel. We got Mary Lou in 3rd. That is Rachel K, correct? Yes, it is. Mary Lou in 3rd. Brown says, wore a hole in my floor mat. Funny. What happens when you never vacuum your car? Yeah, I got a hole in my floor mat too. One of the hardest things to do on a golf course is hit straight. Yeah, yeah. Hasn't happened again since, but it's happened at least once every time I play any game. Pushy, 3 in a row. Pushy, 3 in a row. Where's the Ultra Beast? Let's go. Pushy in 1st. 2nd, YOLO. YOLO's challenging you, Pushy. Let's go. Let's go. YOLO in 2nd. Mary Lou 3rd. Rachel 4th. Tucker 5th. Lore in 6th. Retro Joe 7th. Top 10. Matt in 8th. Doug in 9th. Doof in 10th. And Chris Zog in 11th. Joshua says, anyone else think the straight line in Tetris is the greatest video game character ever? It is definitely a classic video game character, Joshua. GG's, thank you. Got coffee in my TNT cup too. Cheers, Joe. Cheers. Speaking of which, I need a sip of that. I need a sip of that. YOLO says, I'm more of a T-piece fan myself. Well, are you a T-spinner, YOLO? Are you a T-spinner? If you are, then that's probably why. Doug says, okay, 3 more points. Let's go, dude. Let's go. Pushy says, I like every block. Maybe that's why you win all the time. You're not partial to certain blocks. Maybe that's the deal. Maybe that's the secret. Maybe that is the secret. Except O. That's the square block, right? Square block. Good afternoon, Steven. Welcome to the stream. The new Joy-Cons are way better than the old ones. The Switch Pro controller, which is what I use, the Switch 2 Pro controller, is better, but I have to use it more in order to really get a sense of it. But I think it's better. You know, you might say, well, Joe, don't you know by now? You've been using it for at least a few weeks. But yeah, I mean, you gotta kind of like dig into it a bit. You gotta see how it handles the wear. That's the most important thing. And Ronald with the gifted sub. Thank you very much, Ronald. That helps me out a lot, brother. I appreciate it. Let's go. Let's go. I need just a couple of pieces here and we'll be able to salvage, but I don't know if I'll get them. No, didn't have any pieces there. Third place, I think. Let's go. There we go. Third place. Third place. I like it. I like it. Jamie Groves, GG's. Appreciate it, man. YOLO! Let's go, YOLO! First place. First place. Johnny Utah in second place. Almost clinched it there, man. Third place, we got Retro Joe. Another podium finish for Retro Joe. I mean, all right, all right. I'll definitely take it. I'll definitely take it. We got Doug in fourth place. What is that? One more point, Doug? Is that the deal? We got Pushy in fifth place. Johnny Utah knocked me out. Matt McCluskey in sixth. Doof in seventh. Matt in eighth. Krizug ninth. Tony 10th. Red in 11th. Good one there. Good one. Yellow says Tetris 99 speedrun. Retro Joe percent. Retro Joe percent. I forget what all the speedrun things mean. Someone explain to me how to do T-spins, Matt says. Amazing what the Switch 2 Joy-Cons and Switch 2 performance will do for my game. That was the problem all along, Doug says. Really, Doug? It was it? I remember you saying that the the Joy-Cons, the old Joy-Cons are like kind of rough. And I remember you saying that they kept messing up. So yeah, I understand. I understand, man. I mean, controllers are super important. They make the difference. They make all the difference. World record. Okay, yeah. Thank you, YOLO. Yep. No, I get it. Yeah, I get it. I get it, Doug. Absolutely. Matt says, my Joy-Cons have lag for some reason. Frustrating at times. I think that's what Doug's talking about. Yeah, button lag. Well, it's $450, Josh. It's $450. I think it's worth it. Although I will say this. I've been, so particularly people in the Discord, we had a little bit of, I won't say an argument. Not an argument. It wasn't an argument. It was, a discussion about the Switch 2 and the tech involved in it and the hardware specs and all that. And honestly, after the discussion we had in the Discord, I did a lot of thinking about it. And, you know, the Switch 2, you know, at first I was like, no, Switch 2 is not overpriced. It's fine, you know. And then I thought about it some more, and, you know, I think it was a bit overpriced. And the reason why I came to that conclusion was because of the pricing of the Switch 1. I was unaware. I thought it was around $400, $399, $400, but I guess it turns out it was not. It was $300. It wasn't $400 when it was launched. When the Switch 1, I mean, it was not $400. It was like, was it $299? So that's a pretty significant price jump. And the other thing too, I concluded about it. My whole thing was, well, the PS5 was $500 or super expensive, whatever it was. I think it was $500. I think that was the launch price. The thing I concluded was Nintendo consoles were always less expensive than PlayStation. And the reason why that was is because the tech was a little bit lower. The hardware specs were a little bit lower. And so you're getting all Nintendo IP just with a little less hardware specs, right? So which was the whole draw with Nintendo, right? We're not as expensive as the PlayStation, but you do get all this awesome IP, right? So I was thinking about it. I was like, by that logic, then the Switch 2 should have been maybe $300, $350, right? Because you're not getting the tech of the PlayStation, but it's still a cohesive system, which was what my argument was. It's like a cohesive system. You're getting Nintendo IP, but in the past, Nintendo has been less expensive than PlayStation for that reason. But now they just kind of like forwent that. They said, forget about it. We're going to go PlayStation pricing now. Now, you could argue that, well, you know, inflation, tariffs, all that stuff. And I believe the whole announcement with Nintendo with saying stuff about the tariffs was to set up this price hike and have people not be that upset about it. But I think I kind of, you know, although I'm a huge Nintendo fanboy, I kind of get the argument that it was overpriced now. I didn't really want to accept it at first, but I kind of get it. I understand it much more now. Because again, the Switch 2 the Switch 1 pricing threw me off. Or made me understand what people were talking about. I forgot that the Switch 1 wasn't that expensive. I'm like, yeah, that actually makes sense. That makes sense. That's the selling point of the Nintendo products, right? You get a little less tech, but the price is right, and you get all the Nintendo IP. So, I don't know. I've kind of revised my thoughts on it. No! No! Wow. 2 drop mistakes right in a row. That's not going to bode well. Yeah, you got to consider inflation, but even still. What's up, Sean? Josh says, Nintendo hasn't been the same since Iwata passed away. They went from a gamer who made decisions based on being a gamer to being run by corporate business focused on money. Yeah, I mean, that makes sense. Is that the... I'm not sure who that is. Let me look up real quick. It sounds familiar. Iwata. Yeah, okay, so... passed away in 2015. Yeah, so... Beginning in 2002, he was the 4th president of Nintendo, as well as the chief executive officer of Nintendo of America from 2013 until his death in 2015. He was a major contributor in broadening the appeal of video games by focusing on novel and entertaining games rather than top-tier line hardware. Okay, so there you go. All right. Yep. So that is that was the whole thing. Right. So I guess the corporate culture has shifted. Pushy in first place, taking back the first place spot. Let's go. Second place, YOLO. You only live once, YOLO. Johnny Utah in 3rd place. GG's. 4th place is Mary Lou. Byron in 5th. Tony 6th. Tucker 7th. Matt McCluskey 8th. T99 Queen. There she is in 9th. Retro Joe in 10th. Doug in 11th. Let's go. The performance is noticeably better, Doug says. I was playing Metroid Prime Remastered on hard mode until very late last night. And the frame rate was a lot better and resolution sharper. But 450 good? So, Doug, I mean, in the grand scheme of things, it's right on that line. But, yeah, the performance is much better than the Switch one. Breath of the Wild looks amazing. They did such a good job on that Switch 2 version. It's an absolute masterpiece. If a masterpiece could get any more masterpiecey, it would be Breath of the Wild Switch 2 edition. It is amazing. It's 60 frames per second, which is the standard now for sure. You know, the HDR, it looks great. and a lot smoother execution. I notice it when you pick objects up like rocks in the game. You pick up a rock. The animation is way smoother than the Switch One. It's great. It's great. But yeah, so I don't know. Metroid Prime 4 drops to get a Switch 2, Josh says. Yeah. Doug says, I would say $379 would have been an appropriate price right in the middle of the Switch 1 and Switch 2. Yeah, Doug, so that's kind of like what changed my thinking a little bit, was realizing that the Switch 1 was only, what was it, $299 launch price? Is that what it was? I think that's what Josh said in the Discord, but yeah, I think it was $299, which is like $300 and change after taxes and all that. So $150 price hike. I mean, it kind of opened my eyes up a bit about it. And then I realized that the Switch 1 being $300 and the PlayStation 5 being, you know, $500. I'm like, yeah, because the thing is I also said was, I was like, is it the PS5's fault? So the pricing of the PS5, did that set the precedent for the Switch 2 being so expensive? And the answer was no, not at all. Why? Because the Switch 1 was $300 and the PS5 was $500. So, and then everything kind of came together and I was like, oh yeah, that's why. That's why. The selling point for Nintendo was, like I said, Nintendo IP plus a system that may not be up to par on the tech, but it doesn't matter. So yeah, I mean, I get it. I understand totally, but I had to get it anyway. But you know, Nintendo doesn't do themselves any favors when they engage in corporate greed. If that's what they're doing. But yeah, I guess when that president died, that might have changed the corporate culture. Which is unfortunate. Oh man, I totally messed up here, dude. Oh, dude, no. Totally messed up. Ronald, I will say it till I'm blue in the face. FB Blue Side, billions of dollars in resources. Billions of dollars. And glitchy, and just not a solid software product. I don't want to harp on it too much, but it's just amazing to me. What's up, Joseph? $300 with Mario Kart bundle. Yeah, so actually it was $250 V if you didn't get the Mario Kart. Nimbus says, I think affordability was just a cherry on top, not the main sell. Their main sell is family kid friendly. Yeah, and all their IP, right? Yeah, I know, Ronald. I know. I can't. I can't rant about it anymore, man, because it's like a foregone conclusion. Rickshaw says, Switch 2 made me buy a new 3DS XL and some SD cards. So Rickshaw, you mean you buy new 3DS, you mean new to you, right? Because 3DS came out, what, 2016? Duh, 3DSs are still $300? What? 3DS XL? Wait a minute. They're still $300? Hold on a second. That's crazy. Yeah, okay. Yeah. It's ended, but... Okay, it was... The 3DS was released in 2011. And it was produced until 2020. Wow. Yes, new to you. Yes, okay. There's still... It looks like I just saw something on Amazon. Nintendo 3DS XL, $299 at GameStop. So it's $300. For that old of a system? That's crazy. 3DS was awesome, though. I never owned one, but I've played a bunch of games on the bad E word. You know, the E word. EM. U. Johnny Utah in 5th place. Tucker in 4th place. Lore the OG. Lore the OG. Let's see. Okay, what do we got? Pushy in 2nd, YOLO in 1st. Wow. And the battle is back and forth with you two. The battle is back and forth with you two. YOLO 1st, Pushy 2nd, Lauren 3rd, Tucker 4th, Johnny Utah in 5th, T99 Queen in 6th, Doof in 7th, Dexter 8th, Matt McCloskey 9th, Doug in 10th, and Rachel in 11th. Josh says, I have 3 3DS XLs because I love collecting Zelda stuff. Oh, that's awesome. Are they different different graphics and things like that? What are you studying, Nimbus? I think you might have mentioned it. I turned into a pirate after that game. You argued in celebration. That's awesome. That's awesome. They plan on keeping a 7-year span between consoles, so the next one should be 2027. Oh, for the 3DS. Okay. What's your opinion on the lifespan of the PS5, Matt says? Not sure if PlayStation has a plan for the next unit. Okay, that's what it is. 7-year span. They announced something. So when the Switch 2 was released, all the companies scrambled to release something. And I think Sony was teasing the PS5, PS6, I mean. What's the plan for Breath of the Wild tonight, Rick? Spoiler alert. All right, so we're going to go into, all right, so those of you who are in the stream right now, you get a little bit of a heads up because Rick Nelson asked. So what we're going to do, we're going to do 2 shrines that I forgot to do. The 2 shrines that I forgot, I think it's in the, I want to say it's in the Ridgeland Tower region, but I can't remember exactly. So 2 shrines, going to be quick. Then what we're going to do is head into Rito Village. Let me tell you something about Rito Village. It is beautiful. The music in Rito Village rivals that of Gerudo in Ocarina of Time. I love it. I love it. So anyway, we're going to go into Rito Village, and we're going to complete our next Divine Beast. This Divine Beast is actually the funnest, the most fun, and I think the easiest as well. The dungeon is the easiest out of the other Divine Beasts. So we're going to do our 4th Divine Beast today. And the boss battle is actually pretty straightforward too. Which came as a bit of a surprise to me because I had a little bit of trouble with the other blights, the other Ganon blights. So this one is super fun. The music and the environments are beautiful as usual, but it's just really, really nice. Am I being too greedy here? Ooh, let's go. Yikes. Oh, dude, no. I had a chance. Rick says the beast was pretty easy. That was my favorite village as well. The one, that one and the one along the beach. I think it's called Laurelin or something like that. Oh, I've never been to that one, Rick. That must be an area that I haven't revealed yet. No pops on that, Doug. That's weird. No audio pops. Josh says, I think I'm in the small percentage of people who enjoyed the Thunderblight Ganon fight. So Josh, I would have enjoyed it better had my combat skills been better. Now that my combat skills are a lot better than they were, I think I would have. I think I enjoyed it. I practiced that fight like literally 25 times, and then when I streamed it live, I probably took me like 5 or 6 attempts to do. But now that my combat is a lot better, I think I would enjoy it more. So yeah, 100%. Oh, it's a cute beach town in Breath of the Wild. All right, Krista, welcome from Taterland. Food and also food science and nutrition. Oh, that's what you're studying. Yeah, portability, right. Food, science, and nutrition. It's also my Tetris day, so I have some notes to take on that too. Ah, sweet. Laurelin Village, yeah. All right, cool. Leveled up to 59 Star Lord. Nice. Well, I'm sure it's when you get up in those high levels, I'm sure it takes a while. All right. Who do we got here? Who do we got for places? Got Lord 5th. In 4th place, Johnny Utah. In 3rd place, Dexter. Nice, Dexter. I think that's your first podium of the stream. Who's battling it out here? Right at the bottom. All right, Pushy in first. Pushy in first. In second place, we have YOLO again. You're going back and forth, you two, for the first and second place spot. Dexter in third, Johnny Utah fourth, Lore fifth, Mary Lou sixth, Doug seventh, Tucker eighth, T99 Queen in ninth, Matt in 10th. That's Matt V and Retro Joe in 11th. I didn't have a Starbond anywhere for around a month till I filed a complaint with Facebook. Then I got it back. Really, Josh? So it worked. Have I played Tears of the Kingdom yet? Matt, only about 4 or 5 hours when it first came out. And like I felt about Breath of the Wild, I didn't like it at first. I didn't like Tears and Breath of the Wild at first. I like I've explained before, I was approaching them with an old school Zelda approach. You know, the traditional Zelda approach. Like, a lot of people complained about it when they first came out, that they didn't feel like a Zelda game. You remember hearing that complaint a lot. 100 stars from Josh. Thank you. Appreciate it. It works. Thank you, Joshua. Thank you very much for the 100 stars. But yeah, but now I'm absolutely in love with Breath of the Wild. So I hear that. So like I said, I only played 4 or 5 hours when Tears came out. I hear that Tears is a different game. It has a different feel, even though the engine is the same. So we'll see how that goes, but I think it will be fun. Nimbus says, Marv has shown me how clutch a Tetris can be. Yes. Yep. Marv's a beast player. Yeah. I can't wait to get into it. We have some other stuff to do, but we'll get it. Oh no, didn't mean to do that. I think we'll clear it though. I mean, for playing so awful, oh no. No, I didn't mean to do that. No. Surviving, but not thriving. Surviving, but not thriving. No, wrong way, dude. All right, top 10, top 10. It is, the vibe is different, but really good and really good. Nice. All right. You have the same thought, Matt? Yeah. A little upset at Nintendo, Doug says, for one reason. Bought the $10 Switch 2 upgrades for both Tears and Breath of the Wild. Didn't know they were free upgrades with the expansion membership, so I tried to return the games and they could not accommodate because they're digital game. That's rough, but at least you get to play the game, Doug. I mean, $20 down the drain, which kind of sucks, but... If and when you play Tears of the Kingdom, be prepared for a long haul of gaming. It's more than twice the size of Breath of the Wild. I put 130 hours in before I decided to do the final story quests. Joshua, but the map is the same size, right? Oh no, but you have the depths and you have... Wait, hold on. Wait, so there's Sky Island, the map, and then the depths, right? So there's actually like 3 separate areas? Is that how it works? Right? Red in 5th place. Skyworld and Depths. Yeah. All right. It's 50-50 with the expansions. When you get the whole game all at once was better. Yeah, I think what Doug is talking about is the Nintendo expansion pack that you get, where you get all the retro consoles and all that. The yearly subscription. YOLO in 1st place, Pushy in 2nd place. I think you might be thinking of the DLC. T99 Queen in 3rd place. 4th place we got Mary Lou. GG's. Red in 5th. First podium of the stream, I think. Rachel 6th. Dexter 7th. Lore in 8th. Doug 9th. Retro Joe 10th. At least I got top 10. And Matt Vegan 11th. All kinds of caves to explore. Yeah. Okay, cool. Doug says 200 hours before you beat it. The depths is around the same size as the overworld. Yeah, it's all good, Matt. I just wanted to clear that up. What's up, James Markham? Welcome to the stream. How you doing today? James is back. All right, all right. Hello, little brother. The next Zelda will have the planet core all the way to space, Doof says. Imagine that, Doof. Imagine that. The depths is the best part of the game. I hear a lot of people say, Matt, that they don't like the depths. Now that I have the combat and Breath of the Wild down, I think I'll enjoy Tears way better. I was really iffy on it at first. The combat, I mean. Took me a while to get it down. You all remember. You were in the live streams, some of you. But I remember V saying that if you go to my early streams of Breath of the Wild and then you go to my recent streams, it's like, whoa, major improvement in the combat, which I'm really proud of, actually. I'm a retro gamer, you know? I love the very challenging combat in Breath of the Wild too. Like, for example, the Thunderblight Ganon and the Lynels. I mean, I pretty much have Lynel combat down. I'm not going to say I mastered it, but... Thank you, Nimbus. Thank you. I appreciate that. I mean, I actually, that's one of the games that I actually really can't wait to play. Can't wait to practice, put my work in for it. It's such a masterpiece. I know I keep saying that, but I can't stress that enough. Too high. Nope, not gonna work. Do I know if Red has 5 points this month? Let me check real quick for you while the places settle out here. Let's see. Red has 10 points for the month. Red has a second place finish, a third place finish, a fourth place finish, and a fifth place finish. One each. No first place, though. And that adds up to 10 points. So, yep, Red, you got 10 points. Definitely broke the threshold of the prize drawing. So you're just playing for Beast. Just playing for Beast. Did the Oscar Mayer Wiener mobile? It's always funny when you see that. Dexter in 5th place. GG's Dexter getting the points there. T99 Queen in 4th. I used to stress you out. Nimbus, were you one of the people in the stream when I first started playing and I would always just like run away from combat? And I would be super sloppy with it and everyone would be like, you'll get it. I think it was you actually, Nimbus, that says, you'll get it, Joe. You'll get it. You encouraged me, man. You encouraged me. Yeah, flurry rushes. Yeah. Absolutely, V. I'm down with it. YOLO and Johnny Utah. YOLO, you're killing it. YOLO in 1st. Johnny Utah in 2nd place. Third place, we got Pushy. T99 Queen in 4th, Dexter 5th, Tony 6th, Doof 7th, Retro Joe 8th, Mary Lou 9th, Doug in 10th, and Matt V in 11th. Laura says, Red and I are vacationing in the Berkshires. Nice. I love it out there. That's amazing. You can level up in password matches, you just don't get a lot of points. You don't get a lot of experience. Yeah, exactly, Pushy. Yeah, password matches give very low experience, yeah. I'm not sure why they do that. Maybe because you're playing against presumably less people. But, you know, someday if we ever get 99 people in the match, then I don't know if they would increase it. It's weird. You can farm off CPUs, YOLO says. Matt says, sometimes playing the newest Zeldas can be an overload in your mind. Growing up playing the original Zeldas is a simpler time. 100%, Matt. Yeah. And then Doof says it will be multiverse. Sheesh. Well, the core thing would be cool because that's reminiscent of Final Fantasy games. I feel like there's a little bit of a touch of like FF games in Zelda, especially the newer one. I mean, not really back in the day as much, but the newer ones, yeah. Just different things. Like one thing that struck me was the place on the map in Breath of the Wild where the craters are. It's like north somewhere. Forget exactly where it is. We went to it when we were looking for some Lionels, I think. And I'm like, craters, yeah. Every RPG or game like this has to have some kind of craters. So to indicate that some meteors have landed here. What did they bring? I don't know. They brought something, though. What was that old school... What was that old school movie? About Andromeda Strain? Remember that? That movie was like an 80s, or I think it was 80s. We actually watched it in school. That was a good movie, though. I thoroughly enjoyed it as a kid. No, JoJo's. Good morning, Erica. Welcome. I was a super nerd, so, I mean, obviously that's going to be enjoyable to me. Oh, no, no. Okay. No. Okay. Oh, dude. Can't get it right. Can't get it right. Did any of you watch that in school? The Andromeda Strain? Like the Andromeda Galaxy? I think that's what's named after. Basically, a virus came from the Andromeda Galaxy and infected everyone, and everyone had to go into quarantine. And really, really cool movie. Super old, though. I like I said, I think it's an 80s movie. You did, Nimbus? Yeah. I gotta look it up. I'm gonna look it up real quick when we finish this round, because I can't remember the exact details of it. I just remember watching it. I think it was 6th grade. I think I watched it in 6th grade. We're gonna be smoked here, I think. Maybe? Let's see. I mean, we're definitely gonna be smoked, but not like smoked sausage. Speaking of smoked sausage, I'm starving. No, let's go. Nope, not gonna happen. Not gonna happen. I have not hit a first place win, Benarco. I have not today, but I did get a second place win, which is amazing. They brought up Sheikah Tech. Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah. They brought Sheikah Tech with them. Is that what it is? No, I don't know. I actually made that up. That's kind of cool. What's up, Benarco? Geometry Strain was written by Michael Crichton, same guy who wrote Jurassic Park. Really? Oh, let's check that out real quick. I'm pretty curious about that. Let me see real quick. Hold on. $1971. What? 1971? Chilling tale about a U.S. research satellite carrying a deadly extraterrestrial microscopic organism that crashes into a small town in Arizona. A group of top scientists are hurriedly assembled to bid in a bid to identify and contain the lethal stowaway. Based on a novel by Michael Crichton. 1971, huh? Wow. That's crazy. That's crazy. Oh, it says 1960. Oh, the novel was published in 1969. Huh. 350 pages. Wow. So I was unaware that it was based on a novel, but 1971, huh? I'm not that old. I'm not that old. Might have been the 90s when I saw it. So it was 20 years old at least. Jason says I was -7. Yeah, point update. Yeah, absolutely, Yellow. Yeah. Erica says I really need a vacation. Oh, I don't blame you. 289, YOLO. 289, according to my count. I'm not working, but I need a vacation, Erica says. I almost broke my PS5 controller the other day because my niece and nephew. Oh, no. 2 more wins, 3 more second places. Dude, can you do it? Can you do it? Pro controller feels clunky, V says. I love my pro controller, you know. Dexter says, can someone explain to me how to play this game? You're asking the wrong person, Dexter. I kind of know how to play it. Bonacco says, I got all my yard work completed yesterday. I needed to cut shape the creepy myrtle tree. Creepy myrtle tree? Crappy? Don't know what that is. In front of my yard. That will wait until another day. Let's look it up then. Pushy! Let's go! Creepy myrtle. Oh, those big bushes with the red roses, the red flowers. I like those. I feel like we had those in our yard too. Pushy in first place. Johnny Utah in second place. GG's. T99 Queen in third. Lore in fourth. Dexter fifth. Doug sixth. Tony seventh. Mary Lou eighth. YOLO ninth. Joseph 10th. And Matt V in 11th. I gotta get top 10. I gotta get top 10. We got 15 minutes left of the stream. 15, 20 minutes. Yeah, it was a pretty long battle. Doug is pleading with you, Johnny Utah. What are you going to say to Doug? What was I going to say? I actually, yeah, we did have one of those in the yard growing up. We also, you know what else we had, which was really cool? We had a Japanese maple. Remember that? Yeah, break the glass ceiling, dude. Yes. If you don't keep them trimmed, Bonacco says, they will definitely get out of hand. If power lines weren't above them, I wouldn't worry about it as much. Yeah, you got to watch out for that, sure. Yeah. Matt Doof says, I used to live on a Myrtle Street. Man, I should revisit the Andromeda strain. Like I said, I nerded out on it. But hey, that's what I do. It's what I do. I'm Retro Joe. I nerd out on things. What do you want to do? What do you want to do? Oh, dude. I also mess up on Tetris as well. Can we play fast, though? I think I'm starting to warm up, and it's close to the end of the stream. What's up? What's up, JoJo? Close to the end of the stream, and you're just warming up now? I mean, that's how it goes, right? That's a lot of blocks. I need pieces. I couldn't get the pieces at the end there. Thank you, Binaco. You can't play, Lizzie? Why not? Tetris 99 Queen says, let's go. Ronald says, I remember that tree. It was your mom's favorite, but Dad hated it. I don't think my dad hated it. I don't think my dad hated it. Did I say that? You know what I have to get? I have to get a 4K TV. But here's the problem. Here's the problem. I don't know if they make 4K TVs this small. I have a, I think it's a 24-inch TV. But I need a small TV because of my setup. Oh, okay. No Wi-Fi? Tony in 5th place. Nice, Tony. If you need pieces, ask Reese's. You know what reminded me? You know what just reminded me of? Pinocchio is Ask Jeeves. Remember that? They do make them, V says. Oh, they do make the small 4K TVs. Okay. Roku TVs, yeah. I need a small TV, 4K. I might as well, right? Because if I'm going to start gaming modern stuff, might as well, right? I know it's not like you, Joe, but thanks for getting 16th. Hey, what are you going to do? What are you going to do? Mary Lou in 4th place, though. I got to tell you, I can't wait to get outside in nature today. I've had to take the past few days off, or past couple days off, because busy schedule, but I think I'm ready to go rage it out in the woods. YOLO in 3rd place. They should bring back Ask Jeeves, but as an AI. I mean, they already got AI tools. Pushy in 1st place. Let's go. Pushy in 1st. Johnny Utah right on your tail in 2nd place. YOLO 3rd. Mary Lou 4th. Tony in 5th. Dexter 6th. Ian 7th. Red in 8th. Matt in 9th. Laura in 10th. And T99 Queen in 11th. 8 points, YOLO. Come on. Why not get a computer card with a TV built in it? A computer card? What do you mean? What do you mean, Ronald? I just Googled too. There's some at my local Walmart. 4K TVs, V. Okay, cool. Nice. Ask Jeeves, Bananco. Jeeves, I think. Come on, Nimbus says cook, YOLO. Don't let Yogi Bear steal your picnic basket, Joseph says. Listen, man, no one's stealing my picnic basket, that's for sure. I need my calories. You think trail running 6 miles up and down hills over rocky terrain is easy? You need proper calories. You need to be carved up, as they say, carved up. Nimbus says, Ask Jeeves? I haven't heard that name in 100 years. You sound like Obi-Wan. Ben? Obi-Wan Kenobi? I haven't heard that name since... Doug says, I think 2 hours is enough for the beast to shine. Is it though? Is it though? We'll let the Tetris gods determine that, Doug. We'll let the Tetris gods determine it. Raging it, let's go, raging it, dude. Let's go. Oh, no. Yikes, dude. I didn't get credit for a T-spin on that? Odd. Pieces. Pieces. Nope. Tony says, Retro Joe is always amazing and sometimes plus very good storyteller. Thank you, Tony. Oh, it didn't clear a line, so no T-spin. Actually, even if you don't clear a line, you get mini T-spins, right? Am I right about that? Even if you don't clear a line, you still get mini T-spins? For a placement. Thank you, Joshua. Have a good day, brother. Thank you for playing. 11th place, Joseph says. Yeah, I don't know. I'm really curious about that, Nimbus. Yeah. All right, Dexter in 5th place. GG's Dexter. Doug says, okay, gonna bust out the Pro Controller 2. The Switch 2 Pro Controller. Nice. Jason says, I wouldn't follow you, Joe, if I didn't find you entertaining. Well, thank you, Jason. T99 Queen in 1st place. Strutting her queen stuff. GG's T99 Queen. Lore in 2nd place. Let's go. 3rd place, we got YOLO. Ladies took you out, YOLO. Pushy in 4th. Dexter in 5th. Mike Ritz 6th, Ian 7th, Johnny Utah 8th, Red in 9th, Mary Lou 10th, Joseph in 11th. All right, last match of the stream. Last match of the stream. In order to reach 300, I need to win the next game. Let me see. Do you have 295, YOLO? You sure do. You have 295. All right, everyone target YOLO. Hey, I don't even have to say that, YOLO. You know the competition is fierce here. Is this the last match of the month, too? Yes, it is. This is the last match of the month. I didn't even realize that. Yeah, it is the last match. Last match of the month. Let's go. I'm sorry, Doug. I'm sorry. We're just playing it. We're just playing it. Jack Black Bowser voice. I don't know, Doug. I don't know. I don't know. What can I tell you, man? I got to run. I got a tight schedule today. Tight schedule. $300 is going to be hard to reach, but did I beat the point record? I know Marv mentioned that to me on his stream. I would have to check with Marv. Marv keeps track of all those statistics. So you have to... Marv is very good. Marv's like a professional Excel spreadsheet person. Like literally. I think he does it for a job. Well, I'm pretty sure he does it at his job. Yeah, Marv is amazing. YOLO says, okay, if I get top 5, I'll be satisfied. All right, everyone target YOLO. See what happens, YOLO? When you're a point leader, everyone's going to target you now. Hey, I don't make the rules. Actually, I do make the rules. But them the rules, you know? Red says you have the record. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I mean, we had a couple players come in. Matt Bruni was one of them. Come in over 200 points. Like way. I think it was like 240 or something like that. I admire people with good Excel skills. I learned about using Excel efficiently when I was in college, and I never got super good at it, but I came to appreciate it a lot. Good Excel skills are very valuable. For a lot of different reasons. Raging it, dude. Raging it. Let's go. I don't know. Oh no. We can do it. We can do it if we get it. If we get the pieces, we can. Yuck. No, I don't like that. Let's see if we can do this. Oh no! Third place! Third place! Cobra Kai is 289? Really, Lore? Okay. Wow, podium finish, dude! Podium finish! Let's go! Fifth place, Joseph. Nice. Alright, you know what, Doug? Since you have been a long time supporter of the Retro Joe fam and the page, we'll play one more for you. One more for you, Doug. This is for you, brother. This is for you. Just because you support me in a lot of different ways, man. We'll play one more. Bonus match. Everyone thank Doug. Mike Ritz. All right, Mike Ritz is in there. Pushy in second. YOLO in first. Okay, so YOLO first, Pushy second, Mike Ritz third, Retro Joe fourth, podium finish, Joseph in fifth, Red in sixth, T99 Queen in seventh, Laura eighth, Tony ninth, Jason 10th, and CPU in 11th. Last, serious now, last match of the stream. Can't exchange points. It's against the rules. Can't exchange points. Well, YOLO, you jumping around in your seat or what? You were in pirate mode? Pirate mode it is. Let's do it. I love the pirate mode. V says, Excel's my weakness. I can do it, but I'm not good. Yeah, it takes a little getting used to. Jason says, imagine doing this at work. This? What I do for work? Man, I consider myself very blessed that I get to do this for work. But remember, all those of you who want to consider becoming a full-time streamer or even a part-time streamer, you have to be dedicated to it, and you have to bring all the energy to it when you get here, even if you are having a bad day or you're feeling tired or you don't feel like it or you don't feel like playing the game at the moment. If you want to commit yourself, you come to each stream with energy and enthusiasm like I hope I do, and you have to do it. It's a job. It's a job. I mean, it's a very enjoyable job and a very fulfilling job, but a job nonetheless. So you got to come to it every day like I do 6 days a week. Any streamer will tell you that, you know, it's not, do you feel like streaming every single day? Sometimes no. Like, do you feel like going to work every single day? No, of course not, right? Wow, this is going to be a rough one for me. I don't know what the heck happened here. I don't know what happened. Am I going to be salvage this? Am I going to be able to salvage this? I mean, kind of? And you might say, well, Joe, you're just playing video games, right? How hard can it be? I mean, I don't think the word hard is applicable. I think you got to be dedicated. Just like with anything. And the other thing, too, is, you know, no matter what it is, sports, music, even jobs, you know, it looks easy until you try it. And then when you try it, you're like, oh, wow, this isn't as easy as I thought. It's happened to me several times where I've thought something was easy, and I'm like, no, that's not easy. Particularly with music. Sometimes I'll listen to a piece of music and then I'll try to play it, and I'll be like, wow, that's way more difficult than I thought it was going to be. Music is a good lesson in that. Music can be very humbling. There are a number of bands where their music sounds pretty simple and straightforward. One of them is Weezer. So, you know, you listen to a Weezer album, you're like, oh, it's not like metal where it's like extravagant solos and everything. You know, crazy, prolific, like, you know, what's the word I'm looking for? Not prolific. Virtuoso. So it's not virtuoso, you know, metal, heavy metal like solos and stuff that are crazy and flashy. But what it is just a subtle thing where, you know, the interchange of all the notes and all the intertwining lines come together. And by the way, the simpler the music is, the less you can mess up, because, you know, you got a simple bass line, right? You can't hide the notes. You have to hit every note. Otherwise, it's going to be a blaring mistake in the music. So the simpler the music, sometimes the more difficult it is to play. Go for it, Joseph. Go for it. If you start up a page or whatever, let me know. We'll give you a shout out. Pushy says, I don't even have a bed. It was a normal pop-off. Let's go. You like the Joy-Cons better? Yeah. I mean, the thing about streaming side hustle, that's good too. That's good too, but like I said, you got to be dedicated to it, because, you know, it's not just the thing where, you know, you can't do it. I mean, you can do it once in a while, like once a month or whatever, but there's no way you can build a real following with that, doing it like once a month. It would just be more like a hobby thing that you do once in a while, right? But if you want to do it like as a part-time hustle, you got to be consistent, stream the same time every time you stream, kind of have a consistent schedule, and then that's when people will know when you're live and come hang out. Thank you, Benarco. I appreciate you being here, man. Johnny Utah in 5th. YOLO in 4th. Uh-oh, YOLO. Oh, wait, 302? Oh, you did break the glass ceiling, YOLO. You did. Over 300 points. Mary Lou in 3rd. That's crazy, YOLO. You did break it. You did. You broke it last match. Oh yeah, absolutely, man. Thank you for hanging. Rick says, be on time. Yeah, well, yeah. I mean, your best bet is to be on time for streams, but I don't know. I try. I guess I don't try hard enough. I guess I don't try hard enough. I don't know. What do you want? What are we going to do? What are we going to do? Yeah, so V, I would say, so V says, I'd have to argue with you there. I'm not consistent, and I'm 6 days tops a month. I have a pretty decent following for how little I'm on. You do, V, you do. I think that's a testament to how good of a streamer you are, and also how long you've been doing it. And you have quite a following there, so quite a number of followers. So I think, you know, if you did it full time, you would definitely, you know, you'd definitely be, yeah, you know, it does amaze me. I go into your streams and you have quite a few people watching for how many times you do stream a month. But yeah, 100%. But that's you, V, because you're such a good streamer and a pleasant person. People like watching you. Yeah, it's a while though. That's years. Yeah, schedule. I try to stick to it. I try to stick to it. Matthias Pooh. What? Matthias Pooh. What do we got? What do we got? Do we have you on here? I don't think we have you on here. We have a new player. Matthias? Is that what that says? Matthias Pooh. All right. All right. New player. Last match of the stream. Let's put you in here, Matthias. Let's put you in here. AS. Pooh or Poe? Matthias Poe, I believe. Wow. Clinching a first place win. Matthias in first. Pushy second. Mary Lou third. YOLO fourth. Johnny Utah fifth. Mike Ritz sixth. Tony seventh. T99 Queen in 8th, Joseph 9th, Lauren 10th, Doug in 11th. That's going to be it for today, everyone. Thank you very much for playing. Thank you for hanging out. Let's give some quick shout outs here for the generous donations. We got Jason, Joshua, Doug, Rachel, and Bill. Thank you for the stars. Ronald with the gifted sub over on the perp side, and the 50 bits, the 25 bits. Thank you. Math is a poo? I don't know. I don't know. That's what it is. Thank you. 200 stars from Tony for the best streamer ever on Saturday. Who is Retro Joe? Thank you very much, Tony. I appreciate that. Thanks for hanging, everyone. And we will see you all tonight, hopefully at 7 p.m. 7 p.m. Eastern, East Coast U.S. time. United States time. We're going to do the last of the Divine Beast, fight Windblight Ganon, and do 4 shrines. We're going to do 4 shrines and explore Rito Village. And that will be a fun stream. So hopefully we'll see you there. Hopefully my performance is decent. And thanks again for playing, everyone. That's going to wrap up the month of June for Tetris 99. I'll be publishing the standings within the next week or two, and we'll do the giveaway as well. So, all right, Skyward Sword background on Monday. Is it really, V? All right, we got to do it. We got to do it. YOLO has passed 300 points for the first time I think anyone has ever done that. GG's, everyone. Thank you again for making this an awesome place to be, and we will see you all tonight, hopefully. Peace out.